You may ask, what's this? This is a seed, a tiny speck, almost invisible, not worth the mention, but full of promise. This seed may grow into a tree one day, shading neighborhoods, offering fruit, offering hope. And this seed reminds me of something you may have heard in history class. Revolutions don't always roar, sometimes they root. So I carry it with me, waiting for roots. Today, I want to talk about what it's like holding a seed, not of a tree, but of change, about a generation that asks, what can we grow now? Something that's small and ready to sprout. Because Gen Z activism isn't just a weekend fancy. It's daily, it's digital, it's immediate, it's global, and it's local. And I didn't realize this through lived experience, but through social media threads and posts. Let's take this. Every time an injustice appears, something familiar follows. Online posts begin to resurface with the same quiet questions. We've been here before, haven't we? How many more? And what changed after the last time? And these aren't just heartfelt emotions, but rather they seem to be drawing comparisons. Gen Z doesn't reshare these moments to reopen wounds or to relive the past and the trauma, but to measure the present, to ask what has moved forward and what hasn't moved at all, to track progress on sometimes the lack of it. In that sense, Gen Z doesn't just remember, we document. We turn moments into records, records into patterns, and patterns into questions that will never be forgotten. So I ask you, what does this seed mean for us today? It means possibility, slow, like a tree growing, or fast and explosive, like voices becoming action. Sometimes activism and outrage grows out of frustration, out of shutdowns, and from the refusal of being silenced. Every injustice is like a notification we can't ignore. In September 2025 in Kathmandu, the government banned over 26 major social media platforms. And this wasn't just their apps gone, but it was a plug pulled on their voice. So what did they do? They poured into the streets, students, dreamers, and everyday young people saying, we will not be muted. The result was tragic. 74 lives were lost, but the government was forced to reverse course. And this echoes everywhere, youth refusing to wait. Using their energy not for distraction, but for demand. Not for apathy, but for agency. Plant hope, water it with conviction, shield it from cynicism, and you give it the chance to grow into something beautiful. So I ask you, what seeds are you holding in the palm of your hand? What will you plant with your voice, your words, and your actions in this soil of justice, dignity, and hope? Because Gen Z doesn't wait for change, we plant it. We screenshot our problems and refuse to mute the conversation. Even a small share can turn and shake a big system. Every viral moment is a crack in the walls that we refuse to stop pushing against. Pixels become people power, hashtags become handshakes, and virtual outrage becomes public anger. Thank you.